Well, good afternoon people from southeast Queensland again, where it's a bit showery and humid today. That's our weather here. Perfect one day, sweaty the next. In front of me here I have the Hho system that I purchased for this vehicle some couple of years back, laid out to show you what I actually have to fit under the bonnet of the car, or hood if you're in the US. We have a large brick here. That's quite large. That's my hand span there. It's probably 8 inches by 8.5. We have variety of fittings. We have an EFIE, which is a special little computer to work with these things. Otherwise the fuzzy logic in the system itself will gradually delete any advantages that there are. We've got all the tapes. That's the bubbler wrapped up in plastic there. There's a water feed tube there. There's mounting plates, and particularly a amp hour gauge. This probably draws about 45 amps at full pressure, but I think we can pull that back quite a bit, and we'll use a relay on it just to take the load off the machine. The plastic containers for the catalyst. I don't know how long that lasts, but anyway we'll soon find out. But the problem here is that we have to put it under the bonnet of the car. Now there isn't very much room for that. The brick, I think, will have to be mounted in the boot. I'll put it in a container and put a fan in it so that it's kept cool, because you need to keep systems cool. But as far as the other ones are concerned, I've got to find a mounting position for them. Now I don't even know whether I'll be able to put the reservoir underneath the bonnet here. I may be able to get it in behind the grille. To do that I'll probably have to remove the front bumper bar, which I'm not really keen about, but we'll see what we can do and where we can put it all. As for the bubbler, I'll probably be able to get that into a place alright. Over here, as you can see, down inside this engine bay there's virtually no room. However, the bubbler might be able to go down in here. I'll find my fingers here somewhere. I'm sure it is. Oh, there it is. Look at that. It's a finger. Yeah, I might put the bubbler down in there and run that. Other wiring can be run across the front here. Right across the front. It may be possible to put the brick down in that corner there if I can get at it. Just need to make sure that it's okay. As for the other parts of it, well, we'll see what we can do. It would be good to keep the brick away from the heat in here. It's hard enough to try and keep an area inside an engine bay cool in any event. That's my Franz filter. I used Franz filters for 30 years on cars, and I found they're absolutely fantastic things. You want to keep the particles out of your machine, they're the thing to use. So as you can see, there's not much room. There's not very many places you can go with stuff in here. So we're going to look at that. I'll be looking at it in a few days' time. I've got my mother in hospital at the moment. She's quite ill, so I actually haven't had much of a chance. And you may have heard me refer to the ridiculously cheap, nasty and very horrible Kmart battery that I got with a Cadillac I bought out from America about 5 or 6 years ago. As you can see, it's only a very small battery. It's got how many cranking amps it had at 32 degrees Fahrenheit. It has not many. Okay, CCAs, I can't even quite read that. 680 I think supposed to have. I doubt that very much. Cold cranking amps, no, it doesn't really tell you. Anyway, it's not a very big one. This had 4.8 volts in it. It was dead flat from many points of view. I resurrected that with a alum, and I'll just show you how it goes about starting the car. It's only about half the capacity of the battery that should be in there. Anyway, here we go. Looking down here into the battery case. Let's just go forward a little bit here. That's it. I'll get that focused before I do anything else. Where are we? Where's the battery? There it is. Have a listen to this. Now that's a 4-litre engine. Look at that. No problem whatsoever. that's what you can do. If you've got a battery that's got those capacitors on top that you can take, these lids on top that you can take off, these button ones there, or screwed in types, you can clean these batteries up and get them going again. It's silly not to, because it can save you a lot of money. That saved me at least $150. Anyway, I'm going to close this down now and put all my stuff away, and the next time I do something, it'll be starting to put the material in there. I'm expecting at least 20% improvement in the power of the motor. Very grunty engine these. They shift a heavy car though. It's got variable valve timing on it. Doesn't really get going until you get about 3,000 revs on it and put your foot in it, then it does move. Basically, I think it's a bit underpowered for the car even with 180 horsepower, but these were a V8 car. These were particularly fast. Anyway, I'm expecting 20% decrease in fuel consumption and a 20% increase in power and almost zero emissions. So go onto my site, Hho Kits Direct is the Volks site. My site is Hho The Wonder Fuel. You'll see some things in there, plus a link to take you through to the place where you can get all the information you need about it. Okay, enough for now.